I am Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the gossip gangster, the original influencer, with a very exciting show today. We are definitely talking Miss Taylor Allison Swift, Tom Cruise, the Kardashians, Larsa Pippen, Winona Judd, and so much more. But first, a quick reminder. I go live on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and I give you hot topics. I have set up a membership here on my YouTube account, and if you could, please consider becoming a member. Members really support this channel, and I'm going to switch the live stream chat premiere to members only. So if you want to chat with me every day, if you want to give me topic suggestions, if you want advice, anything, I am here for my members. However, I love you and appreciate you all. Even if you can't get a membership, you can still watch for free. You can still comment on the replay when the live stream is over. You can still like, you can still share. Hey, Riley, I have had a good day, especially because I just turned the air conditioning off. It's starting it's starting to get to that point in Las Vegas where the heat is becoming hot. So, yeah, good day. I got my coffee. Things are always better with a little caffeine, especially because we got a lot to talk about today, including some ones that I have not really spoken about recently. The Kardashians. I don't know if they're over, but they're clearly not as omnipresent as they used to be, and I'm thankful for that. But I also like the Kardashians because they do give me things to talk about. Happy birthday to Kourtney Kardashian. Riley, she is 45 years old, a little bit younger than me. I am old AF. And Kourtney went to celebrate her birthday with Kim and Khloe. I don't know if Kendall and or Kylie were there. I don't pay that close attention to the younger two. I don't really care for them. I'm mainly an older sisters person. The original trinity, Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe. However, I saw this interesting thing that I wanted to share with you all. Kim posted on her Instagram to commemorate and celebrate Kourtney's birthday, and she shared the following. Let me show you. Kim posted this photo with a really sweet caption that read, "Happy birthday." Well, actually, I'll read you the caption in a moment, but what's interesting is somebody commented underneath this Kim Kardashian photo, and they wrote, "Now you know she's not going to like this photo. LOL, it's her birthday, Kim." And Kourtney responded, "I love this photo. It is me and my sisters having the best time on a trip with our kids and the memories to last forever. And I love this body that gave me my 3 big babies and my little baby boy." Aww. I think she looks amazing. Kourtney Kardashian didn't have a surrogate, gave birth to her baby herself recently, in her mid-40s, and look at her body. I want to be that confident and sexy in a bikini. And where was he, Riley? Was he living somewhere else? Although since I'm looking at this photo now, I'm obsessed with Kim's waist. Especially how different it looks to like Khloe's waist. Is it just me, or does it look like Kim Kardashian is doing waist training? You know what that is, waist training? It was really popular for a hot second. And it might still be popular for certain people. Basically, where you wear a corset and you have it on tight to have the shape of your body look different. Oh, I didn't know he had been living in Israel since 2019. That's very interesting, Riley. It would make sense why he left, because it's pretty hectic there, to say the least, right now in Israel. Yeah. But anyways, I loved this post. I loved the comment that Courtney left. And she did respond to Kim's comment. Kim wrote, "Happy birthday, Queen Kourtney Kardashian. There's no one on this planet that I have spent more time with and have all of the same memories with growing up than you, and I cherish them all. Sharing a room and friends and cars and our lives together for 4 decades has been the most magical journey to have you by my side. I love you and I can't wait for another 45 years together. I will especially cherish this last sister trip where all of our kids had dance parties till they passed out, the way we all did growing up. Celebrating you today and grateful to you forever for always giving the best advice a sister could possibly give." And then Courtney responded, "This caption, I love you so and so grateful for all the incredible memories we have together. When I think of it, it's like a movie plays in my head of all of them. So blessed." Aw, that's so sweet. Hey, Ash, but I need to know now. Were Kendall and Kylie there or not?
Here's what I found.
Oops. I didn't mean to ask Siri. Ash or Ryan, do you guys know, were Kendall and Kylie there on vacation with the older sisters? In Kardashian adjacent news, some of you might remember Larsa Pippen. You remember Larsa Pippen? Kim Kardashian's former bestie. She's also one of the stars of The Real Housewives of Miami. Well, Larsa Pippen and her ex-boyfriend and former fiancé, Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, have gotten back together. Oh, thank you, Riley. I loved making Most Likely to Die. I was in this horror film called Most Likely to Die with Heather Morris. Hey, Nakia. And you guys should check that movie out. I was the lead in it. I would love to do more acting. I am going to do more acting. I am manifesting that in my life. Yeah, so Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan back together, at least this week, okay? I don't know if it's for good. They were just spotted in Miami at the beach. Larsa's, I think, 51. Let me see, how old is Larsa Pippen? Larsa Pippen is 49, and Marcus Jordan is, I think, 34. All right, Marcus Jordan is 33, and Larsa Pippen is 49. So she's 16 years older than him. And yeah, making it work. Or postponing the inevitable. Are they going to last? No. Oh, I don't know if I got that email, Riley. Riley. Oh my God, have I been calling you Ryan the whole time? I have. I'm sorry. Riley. I'm a dork. That's amazing. On my Instagram, you can get or actually here, even on YouTube, I think I have, I'll just tell you my email. It's bookings@perezhilton.com. Bookings@perezhilton.com. All right, yeah, I wish them well. Congrats to Larsa and Marcus Jordan. All right, in more family-related news, we will get to Taylor Swift. Don't you worry, she's coming up. Have a lot to talk about today. But in addition to Kourtney Kardashian, somebody else is celebrating a birthday this week. Suri Cruise. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' daughter, who is turning 18. Wow. I'm older. Perez has been around longer than the entirety of Suri Cruise's life. I began blogging in 2004. Now she's 18 and a senior in high school. And according to reports, she still has no relationship with her father because of Scientology. The fact that Tom Cruise chose Scientology over his daughter says everything I need to know about Tom Cruise and Scientology. That's why I cannot support Tom Cruise's movies. I don't go watch his films because he is such a powerful Scientologist and gives that cult so much money. If you didn't know, because Katie Holmes left the Church of Scientology, she was labeled an SP, a suppressive person. And so was Suri Cruise. And Scientology demands that you not have any contact, no relationship with SPs, with suppressive persons. I would have left the church. Tom Cruise is a bad father. Yeah, I went there. I said it. Abandoning his child, according to multiple reports, despicable, disgusting, vile, gross, pathetic. I don't care that I just spit. I don't care that he's been paying a lot of money in child support. You've abandoned your child. Thankfully, according to the latest report that I saw, Suri Cruise. Okay. Oh, cool. I'll have to check. I'll make sure to check it out, Riley. If you send it to that email, all right. According to the latest report, Suri Cruise wants nothing to do with Tom. I respect that. She grew up with just her mother. No one else, if I remember correctly, Katie Holmes is from Ohio. But Suri and her have lived in New York City for the last 18 years without family. Even if her grandparents, who are very Catholic, and that was apparently one of the reasons for the split with Tom, even if the grandparents visited regularly, it's not the same. I'm Latino, I'm Cuban, I believe you need to really see. My mother lives with me, for Christ's sake. So, what I'm getting at is, obviously and understandably, Katie Holmes is Suri Cruise's entire world. It's just been the two of them. That's why Suri has no plans to leave New York City to go to college. According to reports, thank you, Ash, I like this too. According to reports, Suri wants to stay in New York City or close by to study fashion. And now that she's turning 18 this week, don't expect her to be some influencer or socialite. She has no plans to get social media. And maybe she can get a job in fashion that's behind the scenes. Or even, like look at the Olsen twins. They have a very successful fashion company and they don't even have social media and they don't give interviews for the most part and they're very private. So if Suri Cruise wants to have her own collection, she could do that and still be somewhat private. It's hella hot in here. Hold on, let me make it a little cooler. Okay. Vegas, baby. All right. I wish Suri Cruise the best. Happy birthday to her. In other family-related news, this is so sad. I think I might have mentioned last week or the week before that, the daughter of Winona Judd was arrested recently and charged with some very serious crimes, including indecent exposure and soliciting prostitution. Hey, Ananda. Indecent exposure and soliciting prostitution. What Ash said. But the alarming thing, or not the alarming, but the surprising thing, I would say, is Winona Judd's daughter has been in jail since her arrest for the last 12, 13 days. And her bond is just $2,500. She's got her very famous country singer mother. She's got a brother. Nobody is bailing her out. And I would like to believe, listen, I understand tough love. I get that. But this young woman is 27 years old. She's already done prison time. She's already served a while behind bars because in 2016, Winona Judd's, I love that, Mar. In 2016, Winona's daughter was arrested for possession of meth manufacturing, and selling of meth. So, those are more serious charges than her recent ones of indecent exposure and soliciting prostitution and all of that. Do I miss how the internet landscape was in the Bush era? Yes, because it was less crowded. It was easier for me to get my messages out there to be seen. Now it's so crowded. There's so many social platforms and distractions for people. So back to Winona's daughter. What I was getting at was sitting in jail. I don't know if that's really going to help Winona's daughter because she's already done that a few years ago. And look, now we're back in the same vicious cycle. I would like to believe that what has happened now is, I would like to believe that Winona has told her daughter, listen, I'm going to help you only if you help yourself. Meaning, I will bail you out, but you have to go directly to rehab. You have to go to a treatment facility for 6 months, like a hardcore, legit mental health and drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Because something must have happened, right? Something, I mean, or not. I mean, there might just be some people that curiosity got the best of them and might have had a totally normal, healthy childhood and then just started doing drugs. But for the most part, people with severe addiction problems, like this young woman of 27, maybe she was sexually molested as a child. You know, maybe something awful happened, or I don't know. But I would like to believe that with work and, you know, with hardcore therapy and commitment to getting better, that she can. Like treating the issue, like the cause, like what really is responsible for all of this, and working through it. So sending her all the love and healing. All right, gosh, I didn't realize we'd get to Taylor Swift so late, but hi, happy Dead Poets record release day. In just a few hours, the new Taylor Swift album is gonna be out. And it's already out in other parts of the world, like Australia. So if you don't want spoilers, I hate saying this, but if you don't want spoilers and if you want your virgin ears to experience the album and its content spoiler-free, then stop watching now. But don't stop watching. Don't stop watching. Many people, myself included, just assumed that Taylor Swift's new album was going to be about Joe Alwyn, her long-term ex-boyfriend. They were together for 6 years. No, Dead Poets is not about Joe Alwyn. It's about Maddie Healy from the 1975. The dude that she dated for a whirlwind few months last year. The majority of the album is about Maddie Healy. And not just about last year, though. It's chronicling their romance in its entirety, starting like 10 years ago. Do you all remember that about a decade ago, way before Joe Alwyn, Taylor Swift dated Maddie Healy? What year was that? Like 2015? Around there. It didn't last then, but it's clearly inspired her. And honestly, I'm thankful. Hey, Erna, I was a little bit nervous and dreading the release of the new Taylor Swift album because I did not want an entire album of sad songs, which I would think, you know, if she was to release an album about Joe Alwyn, it would have been that. And I said that on a live stream the other day, Riley. I agree. Tom Hiddleston was my favorite of Taylor's ex-boyfriends. I was really sad that that did not work out. Wah, wah. And obviously, Calvin Harris is my least favorite of her ex-boyfriends, especially because he trashed her publicly afterwards. At least Jake Gyllenhaal had the sense to remain silent. Or maybe John Mayer. I don't know. It's a tie between Calvin Harris and John Mayer, her worst ex-boyfriend. But sonically, I'm told that the new Taylor, I haven't heard it yet, but I'm told that the new Taylor album actually sounds a bit like the 1975 Maddie Healy's band. So it's not quite as mainstream pop as Midnight's, her last album. It's still a pop album, but it's more indie pop, which I'm very intrigued by, very curious about, and I can't wait to hear the whole album tonight. We did Kiki Ray. Mwah. How are you, gorgeous? Taylor also announced earlier today that the single off the album is her duet collaboration with Post Malone. That song is called Fortnite, and we'll hear Fortnite when the album comes out tonight. And tomorrow, right here on YouTube at, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern, Taylor is releasing the music video for Fortnite with Post Malone. So, yeah, a very exciting day and week for us Swifties. In more music-related news, I love both of these artists, but I'm a little worried. You know what? Maybe I should start doing it like this. I love this backdrop. Like, how diva, how cool. Maybe not every day, but every once in a while. I'm a big Charlie XCX fan. In fact, you can watch Charlie XCX performing exclusively for my YouTube channel. Just type right here on YouTube, Charlie XCX Perez Hilton, and it'll come up. I had her come into my studio and perform. I love Charlie XCX. I love Troye Sivan, and they're going on tour together, which is really cool. ... And it's a big US tour, over 20 dates in arenas. I mean, maybe New York, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, but can Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan fill arenas across the states? I did not see that movie, Riley, but I saw a trailer for it. It looked really funny. I hope it does well. I really enjoyed No Doubt as well, Kiki. Hopefully they have another surprise this weekend. I'm excited to watch everybody that I missed at Coachella last weekend. I didn't get to see BB Rexha's set, and I love BB Rexa. I love, BB Rexa is like a working class. Hey, Jillian, haven't seen you in a hot second. How are you? BB Rexa is like a working class pop star. She's a C plus B minus lister. She's not in the realm of Taylor, Beyonce, or Adele, but she makes, she's headlining or playing the main stage at Coachella. She's collaborating with all these big DJs. She brought out David Guetta during her set, which is hilarious. Like, bringing out a DJ for one song. He doesn't sing. He doesn't play an instrument. But it was still a cool moment that she brought out David Guetta. That's that. All right. Let me see if there's any breaking news or anything else that we want to talk about before I open the floor. No. All is good. All right, my members watching and chatting with me in the live chat premiere, do you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, any advice you need, anything that you want me to talk about? Now is your chance. I am yours. Oh, look at that. Jillian. I think Jillian was my very first member. I think so, right? Were you my very first member, Jillian? Appreciate you. Have I heard anything about J-Lo? What do you mean? Like in relation to what? You were the first, and you're still here. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. She is being dragged online by those conspiracy theorists Did I not talk about that yesterday? Kyle Marissa Roth. She was that gossip TikToker that sadly died, and she made all of these allegations against J-Lo, which are unfounded, and they think that J-Lo is responsible for her TikTok account getting banned and might have played a role thusly in the death of Kyle Marissa Roth. Anyways, you are a ride or die, Jillian. Appreciate you. What was the drama with Edward Norton and Marvel? I don't remember, Riley. My brain is like a sponge. You know, you can only absorb so much and then things just spill out. Aw, big hug, Kiki. I love the Golden Girls too, Mar. Yeah. All those people blaming J-Lo, dumb. I am not a conspiracy theorist. All right, a reminder, I go live on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Like these beautiful people live chatting with me, please become a member if you can. If not, I get it. Not everybody has the $5 for a month, but everybody can watch for free. Everybody can watch for free. Everybody can comment, and everybody can like and share, and I will see you tomorrow. All right? I love you. Have a wonderful evening.